And number 13, forgetting about inflation. There's this risk that's actually called sequence of inflation risk that if it's not built into a retirement income plan, it can drastically change the outcome. And I'm going to make another video on this certain risk and how to make sure you're prepared for it. So be sure to be subscribed if you're interested in that so you don't miss it. And then next we've got trying to time the market. Market timing rarely works, especially for retirees, and just consistent investments often yield better results. And this is just an example if you've seen one of these before, and it's if you're invested all of the days of the year, or if you miss the 10 best days, the 20 best days. This is, you might want to take a look at this also on Visual Capitalist, but just the proof that it's not about timing the market, it's about time in the market. And then the next one, they're related, and it's around due diligence and then working with the wrong advisor. If you're starting to notice that the strategies required for a successful retirement moving forward is different than the last 30 years of saving and accumulating, then finding a retirement specialist team could make sense. You know, a team that's focused on those three essential areas I've talked about: investment, and then tax efficient withdrawal strategy, that's income planning, and then tax reduction strategy. I'm biased, but I would say look for a team who's got, you know, CFP professionals, CFA charter holders, and then even those ones that say RICP, Retirement Income Certified Professional. Then moving on to 17 is investing with emotions. We talked about it. Stay disciplined. Don't let fear or greed drive your investment decisions. I love this guy, Carl Richards. And this is just his drawing on increase in mistakes. As the emotional attachment to an investment increases, so do the mistakes. Next, 18, chasing yield. So high yield investments often come with high risk. So a great plan is really going to balance that need for income in the plan, but also with preservation of capital. We really believe in having both of those for a successful retirement plan. And the next is just never starting, right? The best time to plant a tree is 20 years ago. The second best time is today. And then finally, not controlling what you can. So focus on what you can control, like savings rate or expenses or withdrawal rate, rather than stressing over market movements. And there's really more here on I wrote this down or typed it up, but these are the things we can't control, right? The markets, the inflation, interest rates, news, what the Fed's doing, tax laws, elections. But if we can control these things, they actually help mitigate the risk of all the things over here. That's your allocation. And you actually can, with tax strategy, you can control how much you pay. Expenses and fees, you definitely can. Your spending, your behavior, and then news consumption. Sometimes we recommend a media fast. Speaking of controlling taxes and costs, check out this video on how to minimize taxes on investment gains in retirement, even if you have a high monthly need, an expense need. And then I'll see you in the next video.